So over here we have contemporary artwork by the American artist Judy Chicago. This piece is her personal response to the creation story, the Christian creation story in Genesis, where she is reacting against the tradition in Western art of showing God as a male divine figure creating life and creating the earth. So in her vision of this event, she's placed a female deity who fills a frame and is lying in a birthing position, and creation is a very visceral act of childbirth. This is a contemporary artwork by the artist Kiki Smith, showing her vision of the demoness Lilith. The story of Lilith in Jewish mysticism is that she was the first woman created at the same time and from the same earth as the first man, Adam. And while they were in the Garden of Eden, Adam insisted that Lilith recognize his dominance over her as her husband, symbolized by her lying under him during sex. And she refused. She said because they were made together from the same earth, they were equal. And then she becomes seen as this demonic entity, the lover of Satan, the killer of children. She sort of takes on all of these sort of horrifying attributes. She's also a figure that has had her reputation somewhat embraced in later Western feminist movements, where she is now viewed often as a symbol of equality and resistance. So in this section of the exhibition, we're looking at different mythological stories and traditions in which female authority, autonomy, ambition has been framed as something harmful and dangerous to society that needs to be suppressed. So here we have a Hanya mask, which is used in Japanese no theatre to depict a Kijo demon. And Kijo demon are mortal women who have transformed into demons through the strength of their emotion and rage, often linked to jealousy. This is a Chihuahua from Aztec or Mexica belief. And Chihuahua means divine woman. This is the spirit of a woman who died in childbirth. And childbirth was equated with war, and a woman who died in childbirth was deified in the same way as a man who died on the battlefield, and they were believed to escort the sun across the sky. But they were also believed to be in some way vengeful and descend to earth to try to steal the children of the living.
There's at least 2 versions of this sculpture.
I haven't encountered any spiritual tradition throughout history around the world that doesn't honour female spiritual power as a positive force in some sense. But these perspectives are changeable and evolve over time, and in different ways in different parts of the world and in different spiritual traditions. There's not a single way that these ideas have evolved throughout time. They are culturally specific, and that's what we're trying to show in this exhibition, that we may be used to one way of thinking because of our cultural upbringing, but there are other ways of thinking, both around the world today and in the ancient world and historically as well. And there will be ideas that we represent in the exhibition ideas from history, ideas from traditions today, which will resonate with some people, be very inspiring to some people, or will seem very problematic to some people. And we're not trying to shy away from that, we're just showing the diversity of these perspectives to get a sort of broader view of the complexity inherent in how femininity has been viewed and is viewed today. So what I hope that visitors will encounter in this exhibition are ideas that are perhaps new and unfamiliar and inspiring, and that will prompt thought beyond our own cultural constructs. And that I find very exciting to inspire conversation about new ways of thinking about very old ideas in some